Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. You don't really want to play. Money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. We don't really know what you been talking about. You don't really want to play. You don't know what to say. Money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. We don't really know what you always been talking about. Now I wanna be the one who always really talk about. You don't really want to play. You don't know what to say. It's money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. Money, 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 make you shut your mouth. Never ever talk about it if you never had the clout. You don't know what to say. Stay up out of my way. Money, 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 make you shut your mouth. Keep playing with the Goonies, boy, I'm gonna have to make the call. Stay in bounds on your pivot, boy, if you gon' fall. A lot of niggas be fake, you really can't play. So we done got it out the mud, nigga, what you talking about? Screaming, oh my God, money got me pride. They living a lie, look into my eyes, they might seem surprised. This is homicide, we just multiply. We been on the rise. If we got some wings, fuck it, we gon' have to fly. Money, 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 what I'm talking about. Day in my life, take me a different route. Use all my cash, niggas on my face. You can get it erased, what you talking about? Money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. We don't really know what you been talking about. You don't really want to play. You don't know what to say. Money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. We don't really know what you always been talking about. Now I wanna be the one who always really talk about. And you don't really want to play. You don't know what to say. It's money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. You never crossing these borders. I'm whipping it up, Gordon Ramsay. I swear that I'm cooking these orders. You talk about me, you better just hope that you can just really afford it. I'm balling, I'm balling, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm feeling like Robert Horry. Nigga, I'm scoring. I count in the morning. They talk about me, then I gotta ignore it. My bitches be foreign. So independent, my money be corporate. These rappers is boring. You hate me and I'm always gonna adore it. I'm smoking that soaring. She always go ahead and let me explore it. I call her my Dora. You can go and talk about me, I ain't flawless. I go put my all in. If a nigga talk about me, then I'm gone in. You know that I'm gone in. Jump in, take trips, Pompeii. All day, always keep 3 stacks like Andre. I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it, man. And you can never, ever, ever get rid of that. So watch what you say, and watch how you do. If you play the game, then you play by the rules. Money, 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 money's what I'm talking about.
Yo, what up, y'all?
We don't really
What
know
it
what.
do? What it do?
What it do? I got Polo Stacks on the line. Mr. First Day out. What's going
Yes,
on?
sir. A lot, man. A lot, man. I'm kind of in my feelings right now about what's going on.
It's been a minute since we had a conversation. Real talk. I think the last time I saw you was we were at GOP spot
Uh-huh.
down Listen Vision. God bless GOP. It's been a year since my partner passed. Um, rest in heaven. That was my dude. Um, but man, but you are you one.
It's it's kind of like okay. I'm gonna start here. First of all, I'm gonna say why I have been erased. Can I talk freely while I'm on the line,
You can say
or can I?
what you want, dog.
Okay, so uh, first of all, we want to really explain why the fuck we really outraged. Okay, the outrage never came from just George Floyd. You understand me? That shit comes from years and years and years and years and years of y'all doing this shit. Not only that, because of the color of my skin, I can never be a CEO of a major corporation. I can never own a bank. I can never open up a hospital. I can never open my own school. But why? Because of the color of my skin. Oh, some people may say, "Oh, that's not true." You can, yeah, with 12 white board members. What are you talking about? I don't have equal opportunity in a country that's supposed to be the land of the free. When did we start dividing and conquer, taking up? Oh, he's white, he's black, he's Mexican. He's no, we're one, we're one, we're all one. Period. We talking about? We're all one. At the end of the fucking day, we're all one. So there's no way that you don't understand why they're rioting and looting. And yeah, you're right because we fucking built this shit. You're 100% right, correct. And we don't get the respect. We don't get nothing. We don't get nothing. Y'all put us in these little boxes and block us off for the rest of the world. That's poverty. That's the low class income housing, minority, whatever you want to call it. That's what we're gonna put them. So now you have it to take it upon action is now we're gonna start moving the white people in the hood. Why are you moving white people in the hood now? It's a lot of things that's why people are outraged. It's more than it's deeper than that, man. It's deeper than that, man. It's way deeper than that. Why did you have 12 white people, 12 Senate seats of white men that vote no to make lynching a hate crime?
It
Now
could,
you can make the Black Panthers a terrorist group. You can make them a terrorist group. Name them a terrorist group, and they're just policing and governing their own community. Now, I'm not no rocket scientist, but I do know my rights, and we do have the right to police and govern our own communities. That's what I do know. That's what I do know. I do have the right to bear arms. That's what I do know. You understand me? So at the end of the day, when y'all violating all these rights, that's not fair to us. And then for you, DOJ, for them to sit up here and talk about assisting on suspending everybody's constitutional rights while we're in the pandemic, for what? What are you talking about? I'm confused. It's something big. It's way bigger. It's something way bigger going on, people. And I need for everybody to wake up. I need for everybody to wake up. All this keep shooting and killing each other, going back. This shit ain't getting us nowhere. We're doing what the fuck they want us to do. Okay, that's what they want because they have to depopulate these numbers. You know why? It's too many of us. It's entirely too many of us in the African American and Latino community. Entirely too many. And that numbers, massive numbers, bring fear at the end of the day.
well, you got to understand one of the things is an educated black man in a unified black community is a scary sight for a lot of people.
Hmm.
You know, because they want us to be stupid. They want us not to pay attention. But when you're educated
Exactly.
and you know something and you can defend yourself verbally and you can defend yourself physically, that's scary to people.
Exactly. You gotta just look at the patterns. Martin Luther King was bringing us together. They assassinated him. Malcolm X. And he did Martin Luther King did it the peaceful way. Non-violent, non-violent. We should overcome, right?
Yep.
Malcolm X, by any means necessary. Because at that point in time, we're angry now. And this is way back in the 80s. I'm confused. We're angry at that point. Y'all kill him. You know why? Because he's a person in position of power. Nipsey Hussle, another prime example. It never fails. Y'all try to knock off all our powerful leaders. Because when people finally really wake up and learn the laws and learn the constitutional rights and learn each and every amendment, it's going to create chaos.
You gotta
Somewhat of what's going on now.
you gotta remember it there's no point in time in life that America has not been at war with black men.
Exactly.
You know, um, like I just had a conversation earlier. We did a show earlier, and it's like I fear for my nephews. Like I fear for my godsons when they go out and walk. I fear for myself when I walk
Exactly.
because
Exactly.
I got a target on my back just being a black man. Being a strong black man makes
Exactly.
it even worse.
And not only that, like I was explaining to somebody, and somebody says, I get really in my feelings when I'm talking about this because it's the truth. know what I mean? Like it's fucked up that we have to deal with this corrupt ass system, and y'all know it's corrupt because as a teenager we used to get our ass beat. They used to handcuff us, take us in the alley, and beat us up. You know what I'm saying? And let us go.
What
You
I
know, take our stuff. But that was the daily routine. You after a while you get used to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I mean, what you gonna do about it?
well,
There's nothing you really can do about it.
there's nothing you can do about it. People who don't understand what's going on is you don't know what it's like to be to literally get stopped down the street for walking for being black. You don't know what it's like when you walking down the street and someone pulls a car over and just calls you a nigga and speds off. You don't know what it's like for a cop that's supposed to protect and serve look you in your face and say, "Nigga, where you going?"
It just looked like a repeat of history. That's all. History is repeating itself.
It is
I
because
just seen something where they was in New York and they was beating this black man like they did Rodney King with the batons. This video is going viral. They literally was beating him the same way. If you put the video of Rodney King up and put this video up next to that, you'll be amazed.
I mean,
You will be amazed,
look
man.
what happened in Atlanta. I mean, they tased that girl and that guy in that car, and
All in the face, all that.
and they were trying to get home to go to curfew, to
Exactly.
abide by the curfew law.
Exactly.
So even when you're trying to
This
do
is what
right, they
happened.
do you wrong.
Right. This is what happens while being black. And I hear people keep saying, yeah, they got white people going through. Yeah, the white people that is going through it is the white people that's out here fucking shit up, busting windows and shit. Those are the people that's down there in the riots that they locking up those white protesters. And they only doing it because they're trying to mix the crowds and to make it seem like, oh, these black niggas, keywords, these black niggas are animals,
Yeah,
like wild dogs. We done kept them locked up for so long. What's gonna happen when you keep a beast in a cage for so long? You can't tame no beast. Doesn't work that way. Society doesn't work that way.
it
You
does.
do not have no fair share at life. You do not have no fair share or fair opportunity. You know why? Because you always have to help your mom. You always have to help your dad. You always have to worry about paying your phone bill. You always have to worry where your next meal comes from. You always have to worry where I'm going to lay my head at. You always have to worry how I'm going to get to work. You will always have to worry how I'm going to make some money. You always got to worry. But on the other hand, you got these people can get these jobs to pay $800,000 a year and all types of big. Oh my God, man! I'm 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 outraged and
You're upset, now,
I'm hurt.
and rightfully so. Because
I'm hurt behind this because this shit is not. This can't be life. This can't be life. There got to be more to this. It just can't be life. It just can't be life. And now I feel as though they about to start being just like they was back in the day. Everything gonna be segregated again. Mark my words.
I mean,
Mark my words.
it's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility.
Uh, oh, it's not gonna be now. Definitely not gonna be now. Oh, what I'm telling you, mark my words. Later on down the line, however many years from now, 10, 20, it don't fucking matter. Just remember that I said this. This day was coming. We was gonna be segregated again. Because that's what they want. Because they don't want to eat with a person who's a darker shade than they are. Not who's a black person, or who's fuck black or white. I'm just a darker shade than you. You just a lighter shade than I am. That's all. Is that why y'all ask me on these applications? You say to go get a job, but y'all ask me on the application, are you white, African American, Islander? Yeah, why? What the fuck? Why does it my race matter? What my work ethic can do? I'm confused. Now, if people don't see something wrong with this, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You need to wake up. You need to literally wake the fuck up.
Well, some people aren't because they gone. When some people have yet to even acknowledge their white privilege. So when it's like that, um, they live in a false narrative. You know,
Living in white America.
yeah, pretty much.
That's it. We living in white America. That's just what it is. And you can't tell me that we not, because if we wasn't, May 31st is Memorial Day, right?
Yeah,
4th of July is the Independence Day, right?
yeah.
What the fuck? Where's Juneteenth? How y'all skip over Juneteenth? The day that slavery ended back in 1967. I said 1867. I like, how does that work? How does that work?
Here's the crazy
Why is
thing.
that not a national holiday?
You know, most black people aren't even aware of Juneteenth.
Because America has corrupt the minds to make them believe that May 31st and 4th of July are the ones that we're supposed to glorify, the old slave owners. It ain't just about fallen soldiers. That's what he's gonna tell you. Oh my God, man! This can't be life. This can't be life. It really can't.
You know,
And
I
it's
can
gonna take.
hear the pain in your voice.
I'm beyond the pain. The pain is past. I'm be livid now. Like I'm. This shit is this is like this shit is beyond out of hand. People keep saying, yeah, it's going too far. No, this shit been way too far. Before I was even born. Period. Before I was even born. And what do y'all do every time? What do? We fucking march to the fucking White House. We're not being heard, apparently. So you know what? To incite this, sad to say, it is what it is, but it's gonna take motherfuckers that be willing to die for this shit at the end of the day. But you're gonna have to fight violence for violence in order to be heard. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. By any means necessary at the end of the day.
Well, I mean, that's one of the reasons. Like, I see these young people out here. You know, with the rioting and stuff. You know, I can't say I wish they wouldn't be rioting because they're angry, they're upset. Like,
They're burning down the wrong things.
they are burning down the wrong things. Yes, but a lot of them are just frustrated and they don't know what to do with the anger.
Yeah, 'cause they lost. They have no guidance. All our powerful leaders they're gone. I mean,
Yeah,
literally, we really have none. I mean, yeah, a couple mainstream dudes out there, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, you have so many mainstream black brothers where we have enough money to govern, police our own, to start our own government. We have that ability. But that would never happen because they are so far gone on pleasing this white man because he has money to give. Slavery never ended, it just got modern.
well, what is it?
That's it, that's all. Go
It
pick that cotton, nigga. I'm gonna give you this house. You gonna live over here in this house. You got shelter and food. Go pick that cotton, nigga. Now,
they gave you a longer chain.
there you go.
You still in the field. They just gave you a longer chain so you roam around more.
There you go. Slavery never ended. They just gave us a little bit to just shut up. That's it. Give a little bit to shut the fuck up. That's it. It's fucked up, but that's it. That's the society that we live in. That's the society that we live in.
I could, dude.
And the
I can
guys
hear the
up
pain
there,
in your voice, man. I could really. Normally, when I talk to you, you nice and you calm, but I could really hear the pain in your voice.
frustrated. I'm beyond frustrated. I'm beyond frustrated. Not only that, I understand that you know, trying to put the money back into the community to increase black economic growth by spending money with black businesses, right?
Yeah.
But at this point in time, it's not the fucking time to promote your fucking business. This shit is bigger than your business. Period. This shit is deeper than that. Because the motherfuckers don't stand, guess what?
They're gonna.
They're gonna pin us down. They're gonna pin us down, and they're gonna win. We're gonna come around to your house, knock on your door. Sir, step outside. I need you to get this mandatory vaccine. Come get this computer chip. No. Oh, kill him. Take his family. That's just what it is. Or, sir, come with us. Or take him to the concentration camp. Bruh, it's, man.
You know, the
Man.
plight of being a black man in America is the most fearful thing, and other races don't understand the fear that you
Exactly.
live in as being a black man in America. Because you could be a Harvard educated black man, you could be a street black man, your life is still in jeopardy the same. You
Exactly.
you could have a gun license, tell the person you have a gun license, put your hands up, and still be shot in the car while being filmed.
Exactly. So you know what I did? I'm riding around on the back of my window, all because I know they're gonna pull me over. And it says on the back of my window, unarmed black man, don't shoot, don't shoot. And I guarantee any amount of money that I get pulled over. And you know why? They're gonna say, "Oh, sir, if that's on the window, it can't be on the window because you're not gonna be able to see out the rearview mirror. That's breaking the law. That's a crime."
And murder's not.
Oh my God, man!
I was just
The
having a
world is a mess.
conversation with somebody, and he was like, we were just talking about the officers that got charged, but I was like, being charged and being convicted is two different things.
He was charged with second degree murder, not first, but second degree murder.
9 minutes on
All
somebody's
right,
neck
America.
seems like first degree murder to me, but I'm not a
All right,
lawyer.
America.
But it sounds like because you can choke somebody with your arms uh, in about 3 minutes. So 9 minutes is really excessive. Um, I just
Yeah, he'll be out in about he'll be out in about 7 to 12. He'll be out probably if that long.
it's just crazy because once again we're seeing no justice, and that's what frustrates these people. That's what frustrates these young people. That's what frustrates me as a grown man. Like it's you know I've seen drug dealers get more time than what he's probably gonna spend time in jail for,
Yep.
and it's crazy when you say something like that. You know,
Sure.
damn, that is wild when you think about it. Um, and if it's a state case, he can get probation. He can do half his time. You just never know. Um, and once again, is being charged and being convicted is something totally different. You know, and that political politics is something is a very nasty arena that we fall short in. If we go back to all the cases of all the black men that's been murdered by the police, you know, the lack of accountability of them actually being charged and going to jail for it is crazy. Most of them get off.
Yeah, because they are protected in court. You know, you do know that, right?
Yeah.
They are all protected in court. You know what I mean? So
So, and
it's
also, I always wonder is that it's funny that police always like um, yeah, what's going on, Nikki? Yeah, you're right. There will be no justice as long as the laws favor one race above the others, and that's true. I always wonder though. It's in court. They always encourage you to snitch or say something against your fellow co-defendant or whatever like that. But they tend not to speak out. Black officers don't speak out when they see this happen.
yeah, and but it doesn't start there. It start within the fucking police departments first. Y'all trying to police America, y'all gotta go police the police department first. Because how did y'all allow the KKK? That's why y'all failed to make it a hate crime to lynch niggas and make KKK a terrorist group. Because you got the fucking KKK in blue now. They don't wear white no more. They just wear blue. That's all.
Well, I always tell people that
They the boys in blue.
the biggest gang in America is the Boys in
The
Blue.
biggest gang in America.
You know,
Come on, man. Hey, man. It ain't a war on drugs. It ain't a war on this. It's a war on black people.
it's a war on black people.
Blacks and Latinos.
And
Full point blank.
and you know what I found alarming too was, 'cause I keep saying black men, but there's quite a few black women um,
Look.
that have been beaten and killed by the police too. When I saw some of the numbers, I was like, wow, I had no idea. You know, it's a lot more Sandra Bland's than we know about. They just don't talk about.
Trust me, I know. I do my homework.
And I
My
found that
homework.
number alarming, saddening, and heartbreaking. I was like, damn.
Shit, that's that man. And here it is. They glorify that Barack Obama was the first black president. No, no, niggas. No, 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 no. Wake up. You gotta do homework. That's the problem. We don't do enough homework. And if you want to know who the first black president is, you can always go on Google, but it was back in 1856. Don't quote me on that. But around that time, and the first black president was actually on the back of the $2 bill. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
It's a fun fact for you.
Yeah.
We gotta wake the fuck up, people. We gotta wake up.
My
We
my
gotta wake up.
my homegirl Nikki said there needs to be more intense there need to be more intense mental tests. Um, a lot of these people who are cops, they do suffer. They do have like PTSD, and they shouldn't take that out on the public. And it's not our job to test them. It's the police job to make sure those people should be mentally capable before you hand them all those weapons to to
Exactly.
to hurt people, to kill people.
This shit's
According to
sad, man.
Washington, 43% of the people killed by the police are either Native American or black. That's crazy.
There you go. It ain't crazy because you know why? First of all, we came over here and we took the land from them. This wasn't ours.
Yeah, nah, well,
This was the natives' land, and we came over here and just bogarted it. This us. We need these niggas to come and build this land. We need you fucking natives to get the fuck off this reserve. This is our land now. Property of whatever. The Constitution of America.
that's,
Man, I don't.
I mean,
People
well,
do.
Karis one always said there can never be justice on stolen land. Um, you know, we can be the home of the brave, land of the free, home of the brave, but really, it's land that's been stolen, built by a slave. Um, it's sad when you think about it, you hear certain things like this, though. Um, and honestly, I do believe, the police should be held to a higher standard. Um, if you are the law, um, the same way they want tougher laws on drug dealers, tough,
Exactly.
tougher laws on criminals in the street. Why can't there be tougher laws against police brutality?
You know what I'll wait on? I'll sit here and wait for one answer, and that is name one African American. Uh, what do you want to call it? Terrorist shooter, as they would say, that went on these mass that shot up all these schools and not name one. But we the criminals though.
Um, the only black terrorist out that I can remember was the DC sniper,
Exactly. That's the
Lee
fucking
Malvo.
point. You've never heard of a fucking mass shooter that's been a fucking black person other than the DC snipers. You understand me? Other than DC snipers, you can't name nothing that ever went into no school and did no mass shooting. And every last one of them was white. They go in the church and share the whole church, but y'all just lock him up.
But
But if
but once again, here's the crazy thing. So the whole we can go back. We can go back to the back when the gentleman Mike Brown was killed by the cops in the store. I think believe that same
right,
year the white guy shot up like 7 people in a church, and he was taken out with a vest and fed Burger King.
there you go.
But Mike Brown was killed, and he shot nobody.
But that shit don't make no sense, bro. That shit don't make no sense. It seems like it just keep happening. They keep choking us up. Can't breathe. I can't breathe. That's the new thing now. That's why they say coronavirus killed African Americans 3 times more likely than a white person. Why? Coronavirus was put out here for us, bro. There's too many of us, bro. Too many of us, bro. We populate like a motherfucker. Everybody named mother pregnant. There's too many of us. So when you have that, you have to conquer and divide. You know why? Because you start to lose. Once you lose, and you know that you can't control the massive numbers, you go in fear. And fear creates cowards. Cowards make coward moves. Prime example. You think the National Guard was here for coronavirus? Shut it down for coronavirus? Why did you think every gun store in America, nobody had bullets for sale? Everybody was sold out of ammunition.
Because we're at
You
war.
know, because we at war. What are you buying bullets if it's just a flu virus?
Well, you got
Something different. It is. Get these sick niggas out the way. Kill them all.
you got
That's
to
what
think
it is.
about it like this. You got to think about it like this. And this, like, there are peaceful protesters that the police were ramming with cars.
Sure. Oh yeah, New York.
Yes, my hometown. How
Yeah,
crazy!
but I mean, they get to do what they want to do. What do you mean? They got a badge on. They above all of us. That's why they get to do whatever they want and don't reap no consequences from it. That's the world we live in.
So
That's the world we live in.
here's something interesting. In Minneapolis, where George Floyd was murdered at, um, there was a black officer who killed an Australian woman. When she walked up on him, he was arrested the same day and convicted in under 4 months with murder one.
So let me tell you this though. He knew George Floyd. Like
Yeah,
like he knew the bar owner said
club
her
together or something like that.
exactly. There you go. There you go. So it ain't like he didn't know. You know what that was?
And
That was execution.
it
Recorded.
is because and once again, my friend Nikki pointed out, Michael Vick went to jail for mistreatment of a dog, but a police officer doesn't get charged for killing a whole person. We can go back to the incident where the lady in Central Park and all the guy asked her for was to put her dog on the leash, and she tried to weaponize being a black man and saying she was calling the police. More people were outraged on how she treated the dog, but not the fact that she was using the police as a weapon against a black man, which should be a crime in itself.
Right. So that's wrong. Man, you can't tell me that living black in America is not a problem. You can't tell me. You can't under you can't tell me I can't be outraged. There's no way that you can tell me I got to be fucking outraged. There's no way. There's no way. There's literally no way, man.
I mean,
There's no fucking way.
it's crazy that I just hear so much anger and hurt and pain in your voice right now. And we usually don't even have these type of conversations.
Yeah, I know. I'm scaring everybody right now because that side is coming out of me, like literally coming out of me, and
You
I'm
feel me?
tired. Tired, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, bro. Tired. You say we don't have jobs. We living in poverty. We don't have schools, good schools. At that, you know, we got fucking, how though? How, like, the jobs that y'all want us to have, y'all don't even want me to go work at McDonald's or Burger King. Why I can't be in the corporate world? Why I can't be on Wall Street? Why can't I be on the board of directors of the Bank of America? Why I can't be on the board of directors over the National Society or like it's so many things. Like why? Why? Killed all our powerful leaders. The only one that ever survived is Angela Davis. It's not right. It's not right. And at the end of the day, I'm not going to be silent. As long as I have a voice, I will not be silent.
Well,
And if we wake the fuck up, actually start to stand together, I guarantee you we can do it because we can police and govern our own communities and we put the money back into the community to create the black growth, economic growth that we need. I promise you. I promise you it can work. Just try it. I promise you. Because I hear it all the time. I don't want to deal with that. People be having attitudes, but guess what? Maybe him or her is having a bad day. So instead of giving them the same attitude back, tell them to have a nice day. I hope everything get better. Stay blessed, black king or queen. How about that? Let's uplift instead of tearing down. Because that's what the fuck we always been taught, to tear each other down.
yeah, we do. We have to change. Black people have to change our mentality.
You
Um,
got to change it here.
One of the things I thought was a crazy thing until I actually looked at it and researched it. Segregation was the worst thing to ever happen to black people because
Yeah.
when we lost the ability to control our income and we lost our ability to try to be segregated into society, we lost ourselves. You know, we lost teaching our children. We lost our history. We stopped learning. Like, why do we learn about we learn about the five same blacks every year for Black History Month? Like, we lost that. We have to get back and change our mentality. And the one thing with black people is, and this is how we've been poisoned. So when a black person does something, because I know you got your own clothing line, and if you put a high price on your shirt and stuff, somebody be like, "Oh man, Polo tripping. He want $40 for that shirt." But then the same
But go
people,
Gucci and drop 200 just for a belt.
but they don't never argue with Gucci, and that's my issue. You don't argue with Gucci, you don't argue with Louis, but if
Why you don't go on Gucci store 200? Damn, man, I can't get it down like 160. You go on Gucci store, you drop exactly the price that comes up on that cash register.
exactly,
You come to my cash register, you know what you do? Damn, bro, fuck with me. I mean, get the nigga like two of them, like, you know what I'm saying? Or, like $5, like, damn, how can we increase the economic growth? How?
well, someone just put something great. They said stop finding a job and find a business. Um, and people just need to support the business. And you just got, I mean, and
I
black people have to change that mentality though, because y'all don't haggle. The first thing they always say is, well, you know what? You charge me too much. I'm gonna go to the white man. He gonna charge you
exactly.
more, but you won't go to the white man because I won't give you a discount.
All because I'm gonna give you a discount. But do you go to fucking Taco Bell? Let me get a number five, and drink. Okay, let's say 7.83. Damn, you can't just get me for the $6. You think they gonna go for that?
No, it's a corporation.
Do
No,
you do you do it? You don't do it. So I do it to our own.
but
Why?
I know, and
Why?
that's the crazy thing. We if you're gonna support don't mean free.
But I can't fault people because at the end of the day, people are so broken. We are all broken. We all are broken because of the shit that we have, the pain we have suffered, the shit that we have been through, and all that. You know, white people think when they see us or a famous person or whatever the case may be, they don't think he's an entertainer. Oh, I'm sorry. Take me back on that. They either think he's an entertainer or a drug dealer.
Yeah,
That's the only two things that we which one? It's never a black doctor. He could be a black. Many black doctors out here that's fucking millionaires. I mean, you know what I mean? That's living the good life and all that shit. When they see them, and they don't say, "Oh, he's a doctor." First thing they say is, "Oh, he's a drug dealer."
that's true.
So if you have that image on me, like, how, why, why am I not enraged? What are you talking about? These things don't concern you, America. I don't know. What the fuck. I don't. You, you are racist and biased. Period. You're beyond racist and biased if these things don't concern you and these things don't outrage you like I'm fucking outraged right now. If some point in time you have to be tied, all we do is march. We can't keep marching because apparently we're not heard at all. We're not heard at all. We're marching in all 50 states right now, 30 plus cities, in 18 some countries. Right. So what is that doing? If you want to loot, we're gonna shoot. Send out the National Guard. I implore everybody to send the National Guard. That's what it comes down to. Instead of can we talk to y'all? Can we come to an agreement or understanding for the people? No. You want to stick motherfuckers on just like they used to do Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King and them back in the day. You want to stick dogs up people. You want to beat us with the tongues. You understand me?
I mean, you gotta look at it as when the leader of the so-called free world is having protesters pushed aside so he could take a photo op at a church holding a Bible he doesn't read. It's a problem when um, when a man is basically killed by a police officer for getting nailed on his neck,
This is a joke now.
and you're signing
This
a
is
bill. He's signing a bill because he got fact checked on Twitter.
exactly.
To your worries, it's things like that make these people frustrated, that make these people outraged, because it's like, man, what the fuck? No,
At the end of the day,
no
I
one
don't care what
cares.
nobody says. I mean, like as far as the white and black thing, because this what I think. It can be I could be a black person with a 750 credit score, right? And my car note will still be $500 a month. He can be a white guy with a 720 credit score. His car note would only be 189.
Yeah,
Why is it a difference? Why do it become a difference? Because of the color of my skin. Because we can get the same exact car and everything, bro. But this is life. This is what we deal with. That's why they ask you on your job application, are you white, black, Hawaiian, Islander, whatever you want to call it. That's why they ask you these things. Because when you click black, that's where it goes in the trash.
well, you gotta think about it like this: is how many times I've been looked over because of a job because my real name is Joaquin, not Peter, not David, not Sam, it's Joaquin. So people may see that and they may think, oh, he's a hoodlum, or he's a Muslim, or he's just a drug dealer.
Yeah, or that, or
Or,
we'll call him after we see if John or Kate want the job. If they don't want the job, then we're going to call him.
yes.
If they already got a job, then we're going to call him. That's how that works, bro. That's how it's always worked.
So,
I guarantee you go fill out an application and you click that you white on there. I guarantee you get a call back tomorrow. I guarantee any amount of money you get a call back tomorrow. You shit, you might even get one tonight.
you never know.
Guaranteed.
You never know, man.
Come on, man.
Man, this has been a very intense conversation, Polo.
Yeah, no, my bad, y'all.
First
I'm
of
in.
all, never apologize for being a strong black man. So I don't know what you're apologizing for, because
I
that was
shall
on
not be
your mind.
silent.
That was on your mind. That's what the conversation went to.
Yeah,
My job is to provide a platform for artists to speak, to talk, and this is what's really going on in the world, so we can address some of these things.
right,
I could sit up here and play music all day long. That's
right,
easy. It's real easy. I could do that. I could do it with one eye open and half drunk, talking about
right.
real stuff that may get somebody to some insight on something, or that may get somebody to understand the views of a black man, or something like that. Yo, that's priceless.
For real. Because as a black man living in this society today, you don't know what's going to happen when you leave out that door. As a black man, you should not live in fear, but as a black man, I assure you that you should live in fear. Because when you walk outside, you might be shot down. This might be your last walk.
Yeah,
Because they not going to arrest. They not going to beat you up. They're going to kill you. They're going to kill you.
well,
They fear us. We overpower them in numbers, so they have to depopulate those numbers before we wake the fuck up and actually see what they're actually doing.
Public Enemy had a great album called "Fear of a Black Planet." and that's what people fear. When you strong and educated, people fear that.
There you go.
So, man, this been a really intense conversation, Polo. Um, yeah, and if you don't live in fear, you do die. That is correct. um, I'm about to end this joint though. I'm gonna play your song because we didn't even get to talk about the music, but
It's bigger than that right now,
it's
man.
bigger than that. It's bigger than that. But I do want to shout out, your joint first day out. It's available on all media platforms. Um,
Yes,
I'm glad you back in the booth. I'm also glad that you real enough to come still speak your mind. Um, never change. Always be that leader that because a lot of people look up to you, Polo, and and you always have a movement around you. So never change. Always be that man, that leader that's fearless and will speak his mind.
only right. It's only right, brother.
Yep. If you are too courageous, you die, and if you ask a question, you die. That is correct. So let me play this joint, man. Dude, we gotta do this again, cause I'm pretty sure you'll have more projects on the way. But whenever you want, first off, whenever you want to come through or call to voice your opinion, or you got something to talk about, I'm one phone call away.
Yes, sir. It's definitely coming.
You
It's
know,
definitely
all you do is hit my line and be like, "Yo, King, I need something to voice. Like, something got me heated. I'm always gonna make time for you because you've always supported me. Through any show I did, dog.
I respect, man. Much love, respect for that, bro. You already know. I appreciate everything you do. You know what I'm saying? Everything you do for the artists and platforms you create, bro. You know what I'm saying? Always, always.
I feel you, and dog, and I'm humble because, like I said, I done watched you grow over the years, and like um,
They,
tore down venues in Richmond. I still it's somewhere in my one of my joints, but I still got the joint when you in the little Jeep. I seen you tore down the Howard Theater. Like, you know, I always love watching you work, man.
hmm
I see you empty out a club, and I see you be one of the realest people when other people performing. When everybody leave, you don't give a fuck. You still there, cause you want somebody to have that, and then that's what I always appreciate about you, cause you one of the realest people that in a fake industry.
Sure.
So we about to play this first day out. It's available on all platforms: iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, Amazon, and we're gonna have more conversations. Like I said, anything, whatever hits your mind, hit my line. We'll make it a show. You know me.
Yes, sir. We'll make it happen.
Definitely.
So here you go. You got OCA Stats, formerly known as Polo Stacks. First day out on all platforms. You can get it everywhere. Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, wherever you can stream music. You can listen to this song. There you go, Rock.
I know these bitches only want me cause I'm up now. Different cities need that gas when I touch down. I'm used to smoking out the pound, not from out of town. I like to buy my weed in bulk, it's like it's Costco. Can't even buy your shit and move it if it's not sold. Got them packages and took them back to Federal Road. Feel like a level cone landed on a pot of gold. Big and gold, try to put the city on the map. Gonna meet the new connections, proud make it back. I never mentioned that I'm about to bring them 80 racks. Who out to go and get them numbers on 100 pack? Electric blues, old Frank said a lot of Jacksons. Most of you niggas who can't hustle need to stick to rapping. Some of you other rapper niggas only good at trapping. If we stay in our own lanes, we gon' make it happen. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip the champagne when we thirsty, you know. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip the champagne when we thirsty, you know. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip the champagne when we thirsty, you know. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sipping champagne when we thirsty, you know. How these trucks back to back, friend of mother opera. I'm kicking get plays to the bros like I play soccer. All these voices in my head got me going harder. See the vision from my head like I'm Nostradamus. And the kitchen really whipping like a Betty Crocker. Open my marijuana spots and call them Witty Walkers. Anything I gotta do to make a lot of commas. Put a house out on a hill next to Mr. Rogers. Say the snakes is in the grass, but I see piranhas. Gotta move a certain way and be a little smarter. OCA and Major Dreams about to set the model. Cause if we take over the world, what more can we conquer? Everybody acting friendly when you getting paid. Okay, birthdays was the worst days. We take on a lot of things in the worst ways. Then we sip on the champagne when we thirsty. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip the champagne when we thirsty. You know, birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip the champagne when we thirsty. You know, birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip the champagne when we thirsty. You know, birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip the champagne when we thirsty. You know, fucking with the fake plugs leave you in a bag. Nigga dancing on the work like he Gregory Hines. No need to try to come along, bitch, I'm doing fine. Swear that pack, we really coming 20 at a time. Tell you the truth, let's just be honest, bro, these niggas wildin'. Tell them to show us paperwork, I guarantee talent. Federal indictment from the state for all convicted fellas. I hear the shooter and the snitch when that don't go together. Riding in a Sprinter van with 100 rounds. Niggas get to running up and they gon' gun him down. Clicking every round. Last thing you heard before he hit the ground. Tell these niggas that I'm back and here to get a spaz. And make sure that shit is understood, we gotta understand it. Try to buy up all the land, Uncle Sam taxes, so I can put my mama out into a bigger mansion. In the worst ways. Now we sip on the champagne when we thirsty.